Nothing you have ever looked at was happening at the moment you looked at it. Not the sun, not the moon, not the screen in front of you. Light takes time to arrive, and that time is never zero. Guess how far behind the sun is? 8 minutes and 20 seconds. You have never seen the sun as it is. For your screen, the delay is a billionth of a second, which is why nobody notices. But make the distance large enough, and the delay stops being a technicality. Pick a clear night and look at the sky with nothing but your eyes. Almost everything up there is inside our own galaxy, a few hundred light years away. That means the light left before anybody alive today was born. Guess what the furthest thing visible to the naked eye is? Another galaxy entirely, and its light has been traveling for 2.5 million years. When that light set off, nobody on Earth had built anything at all. You are looking at a photograph that took 2.5 million years to develop. Stargazing has an uncomfortable side that nobody mentions on a clear night. A star far enough away could have died long ago, and you would have no idea. Its light is still on its way, so it still appears in the sky, unchanged. Guess how long that illusion can last? For the furthest ones, longer than our species has existed. Nothing in the sky comes with a timestamp saying whether it still exists. Astronomy is not the study of what is out there. It is the study of what has arrived.
All of that sounds like a limitation, and for a long time everybody treated it as one. Then somebody realized it works the other way round. If distance equals delay, then looking further away is looking further back. Guess what that turns a telescope into? The only working time machine anybody has ever built. Point it at something a billion light years away and you see a billion years ago. Not a reconstruction, not a model, the actual light arriving late. Every picture of the early universe is a picture of the past taken from here. Push that as far as it will go and something remarkable falls out. Look far enough and you reach a time when the universe was too hot to be transparent. Before that, light could not travel at all. It was trapped, scattering endlessly. Guess what happens at the moment it finally got through? That first light is still arriving from every direction right now. It is the oldest thing anyone will ever detect, and it fills the entire sky. There is a wall at the edge of what we can see, and it is made of time, not distance. Something odd follows from all of this that nobody mentions. There is no single picture of the universe as it is now. Every observer sees a different snapshot layered by how far each thing is. Guess what somebody in that distant galaxy sees when they look at us? Our galaxy as it was 2.5 million years ago, no humans in it. There is no shared present tense across the universe. There cannot be.
Now is a local word. It stops meaning anything past a certain distance. One part of this is urgent rather than merely interesting, and it is happening right now. The universe is expanding, and the expansion is speeding up. Beyond a certain distance, things are receding faster than their light can close the gap. Guess what happens to those galaxies? They fade, redden, and eventually stop being visible at all, permanently. Not because they are gone, because the road between us is getting longer than light can walk. Every year, a little more of the universe leaves the part we are allowed to see. Take that forward far enough and you get a genuinely disturbing conclusion. In 100 billion years, everything outside our local group will be out of range. The sky will contain one merged galaxy and nothing else at all. Guess what astronomers alive then would conclude, doing perfectly good science? That the universe is a single island of stars, static, with no beginning. Every piece of evidence for the expansion would be gone. Not hidden, gone. They would be careful, honest, rigorous, and completely wrong. And there would be no way for them to find out. Take all of that back down to Earth, because none of it is really about telescopes. Everything you know arrived from somewhere, and the trip took time. The news, the numbers, the report on your desk, all of it is light from the past. Guess what the useful question is when somebody hands you a fact? Not whether it is true, how old is it, and what has moved since? A price, a market, a rival, a friend. You are always looking at the arrival, not the thing. The bigger the distance, the older the picture. And distance is not only in kilometers. It is layers of reporting, of management, of translation, of delay. Which is why the people who are right most often are not the cleverest. They're the ones who kept the distance short and looked at the thing themselves. The sky is the most beautiful demonstration of that lesson ever built. It has been showing us the past every clear night, and nobody thought to be suspicious.